Okay, number 12, we're going to determine g of x plus a minus g of x. And this is leading us toward the difference quotient. Okay, the difference quotient will use part of this formula. So we have g of x plus a minus g of x. And then we're given that g of x is equal to 5x squared minus 5x. Okay, so what this means is you're going to take the g equation right here. You're going to replace it with x plus a everywhere you have an x. Okay, so notice this notation, this notation. Whatever you have in parentheses next to the g, that's what you're going to replace with the x's. Okay, so we're going to start out with g of x plus a. So that's going to be 5, and then instead of x, we're going to write x plus a, close parentheses, squared. So this is like 5x squared. And then minus 5, instead of x is going to be x plus a. So this is g of x plus a. And then we're going to subtract g of x, which is this. So we're going to do minus, that's going to go in parentheses, 5x squared minus 5x. All right, so on the side, I'm going to do this work here. So when you square a binomial, you actually have to write this out twice. A lot of people want to just square each term, and that's not the same. So this is what you actually need to do, and I'm just going to work this out on the side. A plus x, I wrote it backwards, x plus a, same thing, and then a plus x again, and then I'm just going to FOIL. A times a squared, a times x, positive ax, x times a, another positive ax. And it doesn't matter the order I put these in. I just normally put them in alphabetical order so that each term is the same. X times a is the same as a times x. And then we do x times x, and that will give us a positive x squared. And then in the middle we have like terms, so we get a squared plus 2ax plus x squared. So this is what we get for this term. So I'm going to replace the x plus a squared with this term. So we have 5 parentheses a squared plus 2ax plus x squared. And then I'm going to distribute the negative 5. So minus 5x minus 5a minus 5a. And then distribute the negative here. So this will be minus 5x squared. And then a negative times a negative will be a positive, so plus 5x. All right, and then the next step, I'm going to distribute the 5 through the first set of parentheses. So we have 5a squared. 5 times 2 is going to give me 10ax, and then plus 5x squared, and then minus 5x minus 5a minus 5x squared plus 5x. Okay, so now we're going to simplify and combine like terms. So with the difference quotient, this will always happen. There will be terms that cancel out. So we have a positive 5x squared and a negative 5x squared. These will cancel out. We have a positive 5x and a negative 5x. These two will also cancel out. And then this is what I'm left with. 5a squared plus 10ax minus 5a. And this is what we get for g of x plus a. This is all that remains. I don't think we need to simplify this. We may want to. So let's factor out what they have in common. All of these are divisible by 5, and they all have an a in there. So I'm going to factor out 5a, because this may be part as well. Usually you'll factor out something and then reduce. So factor out 5a, and then what we have left is just a plus 2x, and then factor out 5a, that's going to be a minus 1, because usually something will divide. So I think either one of these should be acceptable, but let's go ahead and put the reduced form in. 5a plus 2x minus 1.